How can I make sure my task lists are in sync? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new task created in Todoist. Then we'll be reformatting the response using the AI wizard by Workload before creating a new task in Google Tasks. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor, and we're going to give our workflow a title. This is going to be Todoist to Tasks. I'm going to click on the trigger box and select my triggering app, which is going to be Todoist. And the event is going to be a new task created. Make sure I'm connected to Todoist. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of the video. I'll click Continue. I'm going to select the project ID that I want this workflow to monitor. For this workflow, I only want to add my work Todoist tasks to my Google Task list. So I'm going to click Continue, and then we're going to test our trigger. And we have a task of reorganizing the filing cabinet, and we'll use this to build our workflow. So I'm going to click Continue here. For my action step, I'm going to select Google Tasks. The event is going to be to create a task. And make sure I'm connected to Google. The task list within Google Tasks that I want to update is My Tasks. The title is going to come from our trigger. So that's going to be the content is the title. The notes are going to be the description from our trigger. And then the due date is going to come down here where it says due. But I'm noticing this date is in one format, but the description says that the date has to be in a different particular format in order for Google Tasks to create the new task. So we're going to have to use our AI wizard by Workload. So I'm going to click in this plus symbol to add a step. Click inside of that box. We're going to use our AI wizard by Workload. The event is going to be prompt your data. The input data is going to come from the trigger. It's going to be that due date. And then the prompt, I'm going to say reformat to, and then I'm going to come back down to step 3, come to our action step, and I'm going to copy this from the description and then paste that here. So we'll say reformat as, and then that specific timestamp format. So we'll test our action. And now it's converted the date to that specific format. Click Continue. Come back to Google Tasks. Come back to our action step. Now we're going to come down to step 2 from our AI wizard and put in that new timestamp. And we'll click Continue, and we'll test our action. And we have a success. So I'll click Continue here. I can peek over at Google Tasks, and I can see that that task was just added with the title and description and the due date. So it looks like our workflow is set up correctly. I can come back over to the workload editor, check to make sure there's a green dot in the upper left-hand corner of each of my nodes, and I can activate my workflow. And now, whenever there's a new task created in my work task list, the AI wizard will reformat the data and then use it to create a new task in Google Tasks. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that will sync your task lists. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more videos from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.